Sun gets up early, me and Love, I think you're actually.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Good afternoon. No, we're not at good afternoon yet. We're still at good morning. I'm not going to rush the day today. Welcome to your 20-minute yoga practice. My name is Julie Thayer. I will be joyfully guiding you in practice today. Thought we would focus on some forward folding and how our yoga practice can support us in managing our levels of anxiety, perhaps, of stress, even our experiences of mild depression. So forward folding is absolutely one of the ways we may move in our physical bodies to invite ease in these areas. So I'm going to suggest that we settle in for just a moment into Sukhasana. We'll start with easy cross-legged pose. And just begin to close the eyes, to take your gaze inward. An awareness of your back body settling upon the earth, backs of thighs and sit bones. From this sense of rooting down, begin to rise up in the body. Lengthen through the spine, through your side body, gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine, maybe allowing the hands to come to rest on the tops of your thighs. And then softening the shoulders away from the ears and gently away from the midline. Back of the neck is lengthening, crown of the head is extending. A gentle drawing in of the chest towards, or chin, pardon me, towards the back of the head in an effort to align the neck, your cervical spine, with the remainder of your spine. Take a moment here, breathe in through the nose, fill the belly, the rib cage, and chest. And as you exhale, let the breath go through the mouth. Big sigh out. Take a couple of more rounds of breath here. Easy inhale through the nose, easy exhale through the nose. An awareness of sensation in your physical body, noticing what feels good, strong, vital, flexible, mobile, at ease, feeling grateful for this vitality. And similarly, connecting more fully with the discomforts, resistance, tensions, unease, perhaps perceived inefficiencies. And again here, receiving these insights with gratitude. These powerful messages from within as to how it is we may breathe and move more mindfully to gift ourselves and to shift ourselves, more importantly, towards our optimal state of being. One more breath in through the nose, fill the belly, rib cage, and chest. And once more in exhale, let the breath go through the mouth, big sigh out. And gently opening the eyes. Wonderful. I'm going to suggest that we switch our legs out. And I also thought I would introduce a little pranayama here. Some of you may have explored bee breath before, bee as in B-E-E, like the buzzing bee. This is a powerful pranayama as well for helping to invite ease and calm and relieve stress and anxiety. So this again can become a very powerful tool in your yoga toolkit, your self-care toolkit. So I'll do a little demonstration. We're going to move through 5 rounds of it in our practice today. But if you choose to utilize this breath as you move about your day, really the recommendation is that you do it until you feel you've done enough and that it's really allowed you to invite some ease into calm and to settle into present moment. So it is an inhale through the nose, the mouth is closed, and it's an M sound that we're releasing. So I'm going to demonstrate it. It's just like this. So inhaling through the nose, humming sound out through the mouth with the mouth closed. It's a M that we're doing. We'll move through 5 rounds for our practice. We don't force the exhalation at all. We simply flow with the exhalation and let it go when it feels right for us to do so. Because if we force it, it actually creates the opposite effect and it can heighten our anxiety. So just be with yourself, move through it at your own pace. After you complete 5 rounds, just let your hands come to rest on the tops of your thighs, close the eyes and just receive it. Notice how you feel, okay? So let's all take a clearing breath together. Nice big breath in through the nose, let it go, sigh out through the mouth. And then as you're ready, inhaling. Completing those rounds, and there's no rush. Once you've done so, letting the hands come to rest on your thighs, and just take a moment to receive it. Notice how you feel. And then gently open the eyes. So I was sharing this with the class I just taught as we explored breath. That class as well. The first time I experienced breath was at the yoga therapy training, and I fell in a nest when I was younger and was stung oodles of times, hundreds of times by bees. I was lucky I wasn't allergic. I likely would not have survived it. But as you could well imagine, that was a very traumatic experience for me. So I was participating, there was about 30 of us in the room, and we engaged in breath. And when everybody engaged, it actually created a basically traumatic response for me, and my physiology, I started to shake, I couldn't breathe, and I basically had a panic attack as a result of it. So again, with all of these tools that we have, we also have to discern what works best for us. So I offer that up to you as an option to relieve anxiety. Be mindful if you've had an experience such as I have with bees. Obviously now I have a degree of comfort with that breath, but again, the first time I did it, I did not know what to expect. And 30 people in a room sent me over the tipping point. So I share that with you just as a caution, right? Just because it works for one person doesn't necessarily mean it works for another person. So park that in your toolkit if that feels like something that may be of use to you. It may take a little more practice, and again, as you explore it, just do as many as it feels right for you to do so. So that may be 9, 10, 15 rounds. You may be okay with 5 rounds to just reset. Just play with that as you wish. So let's take a moment. Let's uncross our legs, opposite direction. Take a nice big breath in, just stir around here a little bit. Circles here through the pelvis, a little roll around the shoulders. Let's just take a moment to still at center. Take a nice big breath in and exhale. Just walk it forward, just to your first edge of the movement. Nice, easy forward fold. Rooted in the back body, lengthening through spine and side body, gentle knitting in of the belly button towards the spine, and a nice easy roll with the head. Maybe give your jaw a little roll around as you soften through the cheeks. And then breathing in, slowly rise, coming back up to center. Bring your hands back to rest on the tops of your thighs. Take a moment here to breathe in, to breathe out. Reaching behind, bringing left fingertips to the floor, left hand to the outer edge of thigh and knee. Breathing in, opening in a gentle twist here. Chin releasing out towards the back shoulder. And then exhaling, releasing that, coming back to center. From here, reaching back, other side, right fingertips to the floor, left hand to the outer edge of thigh and knee, breathing in, extending through the crown of the head. Exhalation, gentle twist. And exhale again, release and come on back to center. Take a moment here and just extend that right leg out, right foot flexed. Toes gently spread for the moment as we tuck that left sole of foot in towards the inner thigh. If you're experiencing tightness here in the left hip in particular, supporting here, or if you happen to be working on the other side of the body, just make sure you go to the opposite direction. Supporting here if you have a tight hamstring. Let's just relax through our ankle here. So we're softening the muscle belly of the thigh. Turn to face the leg. Breathe in. Exhale. Again, nice easy forward fold here. Just lengthening forward from the hip. Give yourself lots of space. Softness in the shoulders, neck and jaw. Meeting your body where it's at. So again, from a mental health standpoint, our forward folding can be very supportive in terms of helping us ease symptoms of stress, anxiety. It can also support us in relieving mild depression as well. Compression of the belly on the thighs and encouragement of full exhalation can be a very therapeutic breath and a means by which we can calm the nervous system. Just breathing into that space, nice and easy. When the ankle is relaxed here, we're actually working more in the connective tissue of the back body versus the muscle belly of the hamstring itself. So you may notice some difference in sensation and your experience of that sensation. And then once more, as you're ready, breathing in, just begin to rise up. And then take a moment just to bend through that right knee, clasp the outer edge of that right foot with the opposite hand. Get nice and tall. Maybe draw the shin calf in towards you here as you stay nice and tall, ankle nice and straight. Some of you may be moving that foot up the arm towards crease of the elbow, maybe finding the bind here to experience a little deeper release in the gluteal muscle. Alternatively, if you wish to continue to explore back body, you can clasp the outer edge of the foot, maybe press out through the heel, bring some space to that back body, maybe draw the knee in towards the armpit, almost like a half baby. Again, maybe you're stirring between those two places. Yeah. And then as you're ready, just allow yourself to release the right shin back down to the mat. If you happen to be working on the other side, that is just fine. Just take a moment here, come back to center, stir around, maybe walk it out, explore the forward fold here again. And then inhale, rise back up. And let's just switch the legs out. So opposite shin now is in front. From my standpoint, it's my left shin in front of right. Little stir around here, getting nice and tall. Notice how that feels. Breathe in, exhale, hinge it forward. Again, just meet your body where it's at. We're not forcing, we're not pushing. Everything is more responsive when we go slow, when we nudge edges, when we hold space for ourselves. The breath flows with greater ease. The body feels better. Musculature and connective tissue respond more favorably. And our mind is relaxed as we settle into the experience, able to receive it without being distracted. Good. Slowing it all down. Again, breathing in to rise up slowly. Hands coming to rest on the tops of your thighs. Just taking a moment here to breathe and to be. And then exploring twist, reaching behind, left hand coming to pads of the fingertips, right hand to the outer edge of thigh and knee, breathing in, getting tall, opening in that gentle twist. And letting that exhalation bring you back to center. Reaching behind, right hand, left hand to the outer edge of thigh and knee, breathing in, getting tall, exhaling, gentle twist. Exhaling, release, come back to center, extending that left leg out. Again, flexing the foot first, just so we can really connect with that leg on the floor. Right sole of foot is on the inner thigh, and please do support yourself here as you wish. Block beneath the left hamstring behind the knee, and a block here if you wish to support that right hip. Relax now through that ankle. Feel the muscle belly soften. Turn to face the leg, breathe in, and once more with that exhale, hinge it forward. Settling in with your breath. Lots of space here. As you are ready, with an inhale, begin to slowly rise. Once more, taking your time. A little flex through that foot now, rooted in the left leg along the floor. Reaching behind, left hand to the outer edge of right thigh, knee. Explore your little twist here if you like. And then exhale, bring it back to center. Bending through that left knee, clasping the outer edge of the foot here if you like, keeping the ankle straight, the knee supported and safe, stirring the femur bone, your thigh bone around in the hip socket, maybe delving a little deeper into the gluteal muscles, sliding that foot up the forearm, maybe finding the crease of the elbow, maybe not, maybe you're here, maybe you're here. Give yourself that space. Some may prefer to release more into that back body again, so you're pressing out through the heel. Keep it all tall, supported, maybe draw the knee back. This little happy baby there. Half happy baby anyway. Yeah, that feels good. And then allow yourself to release that chin back down in front. And take a moment to balance yourself here, just shifting from side to side so you can really bring yourself back to center. Nice big breath in and we're letting go, sigh out. Let's bring the soles of the feet together here and allow the knees to release out towards either edge of mat, getting nice and tall in the sit bones. Clasping the outer edges of our feet, opening the feet skyward. You can feel that helps support the release of your hips. Inhaling with that exhale, elbows drawing back towards inner thighs. Exploring cobbler pose here, again, forward folding. Elbows releasing back towards inner thighs. Rooted in back body. Ease through the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the cheeks. With a breath in, slowly rise. Exhale, bringing thighs and knees together. Inhale, extend your legs out front. Once more, just begin by flexing the feet, spreading the toes gently, lifting up, and gently landing on sit bones. Hands releasing down towards the earth on either side of the hip. Shoulders softening away from the ears, rolling gently away from the midline of the body. Back of the neck lengthens, crown of the head extends. Smile a little Dandasana here. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that energy flowing through you. Then soften through the ankles once more. Just feel your muscle bellies relax. Breathe in here. And once more with that exhale, hinging forward from the hip, going slowly. Come to your first sweet spot. Nudging that edge of sensation where breath remains calm, body remains calm, mind remains calm. Inhaling, filling yourself up with the breath, and then exhaling, releasing that breath as fully and completely as you possibly can. Ease through the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the cheeks. From a physical standpoint, our forward folding, of course, brings space to the back body, lengthening, stretching the spine, shoulders, hamstrings of the back body, aiding in digestion as we compress the belly upon the thighs and encourage full exhalation, massaging the inner organs. Lots of wonderful benefits here. Supporting menopausal symptoms, menstrual discomfort, lowering blood pressure. If blood pressure is heightened, forward folding is a wonderful way to bring therapeutic value to that. As you're ready with your next breath in, slowly rise. Once more, just bring yourself back to cobbler, soles of the feet together, knees releasing out towards either edge of mat, opening the feet up, allowing the hips to release, nice big breath in, exhaling, hinging forward. Maybe there's a little more space here. Just go slow. Breathing in the ease, breathing out the ease, breathing in the calm, breathing out the calm. And then inhale, slowly rise back up. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your thighs and knees. Crossing your legs back in Sukhasana, coming back to rest on the tops of your sit bones. Bringing your hands together at your heart, softening through the shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out, receiving the gifts of your practice into your heart, into each and every cell and layer of your being. May you feel peaceful, and may you carry this peace with you into your day. As you navigate the ups, the downs, the indifferences, the challenges, the frustrations, navigate it all from a place of peace within you. It is always at your fingertips. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you much peace. Namaste.